When you think of GTA Online, luxury cars, wild upgrades, and insane weaponized vehicles probably come to mind. But what if I told you that some of the coolest, fastest, and most useful vehicles in the entire game are completely free? Today I'm showing you every free vehicle you can unlock and exactly how to get your hands on them. We'll start off strong with the sports class, the kind of cars most players go for when building out their early garage. These aren't just fast, they're free. First up is the elusive RH8, a classic. This is based off the real-life Nissan GTR, and it's hands down one of the most reliable and underrated free vehicles in the game. Great speed, sharp handling, and solid customization options. You can pick it up from Legendary Motorsport or Benny's Original Motorworks. It becomes free once you link your Rockstar Social Club account, easy as that. Then we have the Paragon R Armored. This sleek sports car takes inspiration from the Bentley Continental GT, and it's one of the best looking free cars in the game. It also offers some light armor protection, it survives 1 explosives, and has semi-bulletproof windows. You can unlock it by completing the Casino story missions for Agatha Baker, which requires owning a penthouse, but since the missions easily pay for themselves, I still believe that this counts as a free vehicle. And finally, in this category, we've got the Ocelot Virtue, arguably the best free vehicle in the entire game. It's an electric hypercar with Amani Tech support, meaning it can be equipped with a missile lock-on jammer, armor plating, and mines. It also survives 10 homing missiles, which is absolutely insane. You can unlock this by completing both the first dose and last dose story missions. Normally this car would cost over $3 million, so getting it for free is an amazing deal. Next, let's talk about muscle cars. The best part, you can grab multiple variants totally for free from the Southern San Andreas website. First, we have the Pisswasser Dominator. This is arguably one of the fastest muscle cars in the game, even now. It handles really well, has solid acceleration, and looks great. It's probably the best muscle car out of this entire group. Next is the Burger Shot Stallion. It comes with a unique livery and classic styling. Performance is just okay, but it's worth collecting for its look, especially since it's free. Moving on to the Redwood Gauntlet, another livery car. Feels a bit more modern than the Stallion, and it's a solid choice if you're a fan of that classic Dodge Challenger muscle style. And next up is the Imponte Dukes. This car is pure vintage muscle. No livery here, just raw power. It looks fantastic and feels great to drive, especially in the city cruising or for car meets. And finally, we have the Sprunk Buffalo, and you may recognize this as Franklin's car from story mode, decked out in a Sprunk themed livery. It has the best customization options out of all muscle cars on this list. Each of these are available for free by simply sorting by the price on Southern San Andreas. Some are great to have, others maybe not, but that free price tag makes them all completely worth it. Let's move on to the compact cars, and here we have only one real entry, the Blister Compact. It's a small, modern front wheel drive based on the Honda CRX. Performance wise, it's nothing to write home about, but hey, it is free, and it handles tightly in corners. You'll find it on Southern San Andreas as well. Now this is where things get interesting. Let's take a look at the free armored vehicle options, perhaps the most important vehicles on this list, as they are needed for basic survival, missions, and players who just want overall protection, starting with the Duke or Death. This is the armored version of the Dukes, and it's a must own. It can survive up to 6 homing missiles, offers bulletproof plating, and has a weighty frame that allows you to plow through traffic. It is one of the best armored vehicles for tearing through missions with ultimate protection. And you can also equip this with Amani Tech when you later want to. Just head to Warstock Cash and Carry, sort by price, and it'll show up for free. Next is the Marshall Monster Truck. This is just a fun vehicle to use. It's not garage storable, instead it is called via Pegasus, but it is free from Warstock and adds a nice novelty vehicle to your list. Moving on, we have the Brickade 6x6. This is a 2-in-1, a massive armored truck and your hub for the Acid Lab business when you later on buy it. You can unlock it by completing the first dose missions for Dax. The truck itself is incredibly tough. It survives around 55 to 60 missiles. That's practically a tank, and given the fact that you can customize it with ramps, armor plating, and mines, it's an overall solid unlock that all players should definitely get. Another quirky freebie is the BF Weevil, a classic car inspired by the VW Beetle title. It's earned by completing English Dave's DJ music missions, which become available after completing the Cayo Perico heist. The Weevil isn't the fastest, but it has fantastic customization and a pretty fun vibe. Plus, unlocking it stops those annoying phone calls from English Dave, so that's a plus. If you purchased GTA Online recently or play on newer platforms, you'll likely have access to the Criminal Enterprise Starter Pack, which includes several completely free vehicles. Let's go through them. First up, we have the Dune FAV. This off-road war machine features explosive landmines and a mounted machine gun even when it is stock. You do need to own a bunker to unlock weapon upgrades, but it's dangerous even without them. It's fast, armored, and unlimited ammo makes it ideal for new players. Next is the Turismo R, a free supercar with solid performance. It's recently received livery support, and while it's not top tier anymore, it's a great ride for early access. Moving on, we have the Orbe Omnus, a rally style sports car with exceptional handling, especially off-road. Great for stunts and overall driving around the map. Next is the Corvette Classic, a vintage sports car which has great vibes. It looks great, handles well, and comes with a lot of customization options. Which brings me on to the Bravado Banshee, a GTA classic. It can be upgraded to the Banshee 900R at Benny's or the HSW Banshee on the enhanced versions. Fast, stylish and responsive, especially with that HSW upgrade. Next is the Enos Windsor. This is a luxury coupe with optional liveries. Performance isn't great, but it has that executive vibe. Next is the Meibatsu Frogger, your first free helicopter. It's a Pegasus vehicle, which means you'll need to call it in through the Pegasus service. It doesn't come with weapons or armor, but it's an essential early game tool for fast travel, especially before you own any aircraft in the game. If you're setting up a motorcycle club, the Pegasus Vortex is the perfect starter bike. It's fast, nimble and heavily customizable. You can add neon lights, engraved frames and performance upgrades, all while keeping it in the motorcycle club theme. For the role players out there, the Zombie Chopper is your old school cruiser. It's not the fastest, but it adds a lot of style to your biker garage. And finally, the Enos Huntley S, an SUV that looks classy, but it's pretty average performance wise. Still, it is free and it's always good to have variety. All of these vehicles will show up as free in Legendary Motorsport or Southern San Andreas if you have the starter pack. Just sort by price and then easily find them, as they will be marked with a yellow sticker icon. Okay, next up we have the Arena War DLC vehicles, which include 9 unique vehicles all earned through the tier system. If you reach tier 20, you get the Go-Go Monkey Ballista. Tier 25, you get the Taxi Custom, and tier 50, you get the Dozer. Tier 75, you get the Clown Van. Tier 100, you get the Trash Master. Tier 200, you get the Barrack Semi. Tier 300, you get the Mixer. Tier 500, you get the Space Docker. And finally, at tier 1000, you get the Rusty Tractor. These are all Pegasus vehicles, so you cannot store them in your garage. And to begin progressing, you need to buy an Arena Workshop, starting at just under $1 million. The grind makes these vehicles difficult and expensive to actually obtain, so counting them as free might be a bit controversial, but you guys can let me know in the comments, because realistically, who will be grinding this to get these vehicles? The vehicles themselves aren't even that great. Each week, Rockstar offers a vehicle at the LS Car Meet prize ride, unlockable by completing a small challenge. These cars rotate weekly and are only available for a limited time, chosen at Rockstar's discretion. Although they aren't directly purchasable for free in the in-game website, they still count as free vehicles, as they can save you millions every week on randomly selected vehicles, so I've decided to add them to the list. Similarly, the Diamond Casino Podium vehicle is obtainable by spinning the lucky wheel, with a 1 in 20 chance per day. Since its launch, there have been over 250 podium vehicles. However, only half of those are unique, due to repeat vehicles showing up on the podium. There is also a mystery prize slot, which includes 130 vehicles, most notably the rare Lost Slamvan, the only way to get this vehicle legitimately without glitches or mods. So for both the LS Car Meet prize ride and the Casino Podium, these are all free vehicles that you can potentially unlock if you try your luck every week. Therefore, I have counted them for this video. And next up we have the Career Progress Rewards, which are only available on the enhanced versions of GTA Online on PC and console. There are 19 vehicles that can be unlocked by completing tier 4 Career Progress milestones in the game. However, However, these can't realistically be considered free because unlocking them demands a massive grind and significant investment, often requiring players to spend millions just to reach the necessary goals. To make matters worse, more than half of these vehicles can actually be bought directly from the in-game website for a much lower cost and far less effort. Realistically, these rewards are only worthwhile for hardcore collectors and dedicated grinders, because otherwise these will not count as free vehicles, but I've decided to add them to the list anyway. So with there being over 75 free vehicles available across websites, missions and milestones, GTA Online makes it surprisingly easy to build a massive collection without ever opening your wallet. So whether you're just starting out or returning after a long break, take full advantage of these. They'll save you millions. But if you enjoyed this video, be sure to drop a like on it and subscribe. And if you want to check out the best vehicles in the game, check out this video on screen now. And I'll see you in the next one.